Hello, hello, everyone. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. I'm here with a weekly recap. We've got so many things to talk about, quite a few wonderful questions that I know you are going to want to listen to. And I want to say to you all, I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving and you ate lots and lots of yummy food, and you are now ready for Christmas. I did all my Christmas decorating. I wanted everything done before Thanksgiving. My theme this year is trees, 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 and more trees. Broderick thought I was a bit cuckoo with the number of trees I have in the house. However, I think it looks like a winter wonderland, so who cares what he thinks, right? All right, well, let's get right into it, guys. The most happening thing that you all need to know about today in this weekly recap is my Crop at Home event. That's happening December 13th through the 15th. And there's still time for you to get a ticket. Dr. E put this together for you all with this fabulous little scan me for information if you want to find out more about it. We're going to be working on the adorable, because it's absolutely adorable, um, recipes with the In My Kitchen collection. Excuse me, I totally had a brain fog there. So, from my Kitchen with Love project, which is coincidentally right there, and it is really, really cute. So, my kits have sold out. All my kits have shipped. Hopefully they're all in your hot little hands. But if you'd love to attend the event, all you have to do is click on the link in the description box below, or because Dr. E is so wonderful, scan this fabulous little QR code here and it'll take you directly to it. It's also on the homepage, so easy peasy, guys. What you would do is you would get the digital version, which gives you the digital collection and your VIP ticket, access to the 3-day event. You can participate in the prizes, the games, the giveaways, all that fun stuff. And we're crafting together, my friends. We are crafting together, working on this fabulous project. We get to see each other, ask questions, and it's just a fun time. During this holiday season and every season, one of the most important things is community and spending time with people, like minded people, people you love. And I've got to tell you, crafting is my love, and I love hanging out with you guys doing it. And I am absolutely so grateful that I get to do this with you all. So, if you want to join me December 13th, get your VIP tickets. The link will be in the description box below. All right, next thing. Moving parts is the next thing up. The bundle for moving parts is over December 7th. So if you want to pick up that bundle, go ahead and do that before December 7th. I guarantee you this is the lowest price it will ever be. After December 7th, you will be able to pick it up. Everything will just be a la carte. All right. You get the January, the February, the March, everything a la carte. The digital collections and the folios will be a la carte. All right. But if you want the bundle, which includes the bonuses, all right, the bonuses is what's exciting too, right? You get with your purchase, you get the 12 brand new paper collections. You get the 12 folios videos with how to construct them, how to decorate them. And the bonuses will be a storage box for all 12 of the moving parts folios and the cutting guide for the 11 by 11 size. All right, so that is very, very exciting. And the bundle goes away once again September 7th. All right, so if you want to get all the good stuff and not have to buy it a la carte, you want to pick it up before December 7th. So let's move on. So I'm thinking we should answer a question. All right. So first question is from Marianne, and she's asking, "Hi Kathy, I noticed you are using the new Tim Holtz ruler on Friday night. I would love to hear your opinion on the product, pros and cons. Thank you so much." Well, yes, I am using the new Tim Holtz ruler. Where are you? Here it is. It's right on my desk. This is the ruler. I don't think that I have enough experience with it to give you my pros and my cons. What I will tell you straight out of the box, I've been using it for a month now, but I haven't been working on a lot of projects. All right. So when I say a month, I've probably used it about 5 times or 4 times maybe, all right? Because I haven't been in my craft room a lot. And it takes getting used to, guys, all right? It does have, I will tell you some pros. The pro right out of the box for me is the non-skid, all right? The non-skid, that's a pro. The metal edge on both sides, a pro. Now, what the con is, and I truly believe this is a con right now because I don't have enough experience with it, is that I can't find my measurement as quickly as I do on this one, right? Because I've been using this for over a decade, I want to say. So, because of that, right now is a con because I'm not used to it. But once I get used to it and this becomes my go-to and this is not there to grab and a quick fix, right? Because maybe this will make me frustrated because I'm not seeing the measurements the way I normally see them on this one. um, I think it'll be fine. But it's just like with everything else that's new, you have to get used to it. But is it an improvement? 100%, because just that non-skid and the metal on both edges, I love. And it's wider, so it's 2 inches wide, which I also love. This one is 1.5 inches wide. It says I've heard in my chat some of the ladies say that it doesn't have a centering ruler. It kinda does. I would think that is the con, right? Because I use that centering portion of the ruler a lot. Can you center with this? Yes, it has a clear defining mark for the center, and you just have to count the boxes as opposed to having numbers, right? So, and I think there's plenty of space on this ruler if they were to come out with a second generation to put numbers on there. That was a bit of a miss, I would say, because there's plenty of space to put the numbers down there. But overall, it's just a matter of getting used to. So, great question on this. If you are in the market for a ruler, I would say get it. Well, first of all, I don't think you could get these anymore. I think they discontinued them, which annoys me so much when companies do that. Um, so if you're on the market for a new ruler, I would absolutely recommend it because the non-skid is everything. So important when you're cutting chipboard, cardstock, pattern paper, doesn't matter. Non-skid is a must. All right, so there you have it. I will give you guys some more opinions on it as I use it more. But is it a keep, a buy or a return? I would say it's definitely a buy. It's a keep. I would not return it if I had the opportunity to return it. Does that make sense? All right, so let's talk about some more things. Let's quickly talk about giveaways. So every Friday night, unless I reschedule, I have a class on YouTube and I do a giveaway. All right. So if you want to participate in that giveaway, you want to leave your comments on the previous Friday night's live class. So let me show you where that is. If you go to my YouTube channel, Paper Phenomenon, you go to live classes. All right. And you want to go to the most recent one, which was this one a day ago. All right. You want to click on this. Hopefully you won't hear me talking. Let me pause it. And this is where you want to leave the comments. And see, there are only 10 comments there because I don't think a lot of people know that this is where you're supposed to leave the comments. All right, so be sure that you leave your comments here. And then next Friday, all right, next Friday, we're going to have our class. See, it's already listed already. It has a notify me on here. You click on notify me and you'll get a notification that I'm on live. All right, so you always want to leave it on the previous class. Excuse me. How you know it's the previous one? Because Dr. E normally puts, see here, next Friday's part 5, there's part 4, part 3, etc., etc. Dr. E is really good about labeling things and knowing where you are. So let's answer another question. So go here to the community tab. Oh, and by the way, here's something I have to cover. My Christmas sale is on, which is 60% off all digital products. It is same as Black Friday. It just kind of rolls into a Christmas sale, and the sale is over December 26th. Okay. So I'm answering these questions right here. And this is what you want to look for if you have a question. There's one posted at the beginning of every week, and you'll be able to ask your questions here. So I missed this question by Crafty Kessler. She says, on the Journey album you are creating, what size are the embellishments? Are they the 12 by 12 size or are they smaller? Mine seem so much bigger than yours in the album. Loving all your projects. Well, Crafty Kessler, you are right. Hang on one second. Let's switch on over. Let me show you this. So Jane cuts my embellishments out. And when she cuts them out on the Scan and Cut or the Juliet, whatever the case may be, they are always about a ½ inch smaller. So this is what you have if you got the paper collection. Here is mine. And if I place it right over it, you see that little border right there? So if I kind of center it, it's actually less than a ½ inch smaller all the way around. It's about a ½ inch smaller all the way around. All right, so yes, there is a difference, but it's not by much. All right, as you can see, here's my embellishment and here is Jane's. Now, we did this one and I already stuck it on there. But if I put this over here, there'll be about a ½ inch difference in size. So what you want to do is just maneuver yours, position yours over just a little bit more so it's not catching where it's not supposed to catch. All right, but it's just about a ½ inch all the way around. Oh, I didn't glue this down. So I don't have this. Where is this one? I don't have this one to show you. Oh, there it is. All right, so there's yours and here is mine. Okay, I have another one here I can share. So this is mine, and if you're using the paper collection, there is yours. So if I were to position the ear with the ear right there, you see the horns are about a ½ inch longer, yours. See that here, about a ½ inch in the width. All right, and if I position it perfectly center, you see about a ½ inch all the way around. All right, so yes, good eye, darling, good eye. Again, all you have to do is just position it over just enough to clear whatever I'm trying to clear. In this case is the edge of the page and in this pocket. All right, great, great question. Thank you so very much. And I also want to thank, hang on a minute. Marianne for her question as well on the Tim Holtz ruler, so thank you. So now we're going to move on to Victoria. She says another question, so that means she asked me one before. Let's go to the first one just in case if it goes together. It says, Kathy, I noticed that you don't ink the edges of your pages and embellishments anymore. What brought about this style change? I miss something somewhere. I am sure of it. By the way, I love the first 2 paper collections for 2025. Me too, and I will be sharing those here in this video. So yes, darling, you did miss something, and I will share. So I have a shoulder injury, and I had surgery, all of the good stuff that's supposed to happen, right? But the inking, and I'm talking about years ago already. This has been several years. I've had the shoulder injury for, I don't know, maybe over 5 years or maybe even longer than that. But the inking messes up my shoulder because of the bursitis in my shoulder. So I don't ink anymore. That's why, not because I have a style change. I had to learn to love it. Now I'm okay with it. But when I started doing it initially, it was no fun at all to look at my projects without the inking. But it's something you get used to, guys. So I did it because of an injury, and now I'm okay with it. Now I love it. I don't see a difference with and without the inking. Every once in a while, like particular this project right here that I'm working on, the Journey Suitcase, every once in a while I'm like, oh, I wish I could ink this. And I could do a little bit, but I can't do the whole album for an entire project. So it's either I do or I don't, and I don't. All right, so that is the skinny on the inking. All right, so next question. So the next question is from Sonia. She says, hi, Kathy. I'm busy with Moving Parts 8, and I am struggling to get that piece C window cut. You mentioned an SVG file in the video. Could you kindly direct me to the file or how to update my box file to get it? thanking you and enjoying your project so much, Sonia. Well, let me show you how you get to the SVG files. And if you downloaded your folder, hang on, let me change the camera view. If you downloaded your folder, then you need to re-download or go into your folder and find it. So hold please, let me find the folder. All right, so here's my projects folder. All of my projects are in here. We're talking about moving parts style 8. So there's moving parts folio, and then style 8 is here. So you go into the folder, and there are no SVG files in here for style 8. So I guess it needs to be done. Yeah, storage box. Yeah, there are no SVG files in here. So let me talk to Jane and get her to talk to Sandy to get me an SVG file for piece C. And I do not have style 8 here with me, I do not believe. So to know what window it is, I'm trying to think, what is the window for style 8? Let's look for it, guys. Let's do it together. All right, hold on. Let me change the camera view again. Let's do it together. So how I would find something, because I don't have the project anymore, right in my YouTube channel, go to home, right? Whoop, there's my home, but we're going to go to my YouTube channel, and you go to videos, and here in this search engine, right here, not up here, because up here is where you would search for YouTube. Down here, see where it says home, video, shorts, live, playlist, community? Right here, this search engine is where you search my channel. So I would type in moving parts, and let's see what comes up. And then I would look for style 8. All right, so style 2, 6, 4, 12, 1, 7, 7, style 8. Style, yeah, I don't have this one. This one was a giveaway. So piece C, I'm going to talk to Jane right here. So this is style 8, guys. Let's move on. This one right here. All right, so I will talk to Jane, darling, and get you an SVG file, being that you're having trouble with it. All right, so it'll take a few days. All right, it'll take a few days, depending on what Sandy has going on, to get that done for us. So no worries, it will get done. All right, so I hate that you're having a hard time, love, but I'll get you an SVG file. All right, next question. So before we get to the next question, you will find the SVG file in this folder, okay? I'm going to create the folder now. So it'll say SVG file, right? And then I'm going to put coming soon. And as soon as Sandy gets it done, you will find the SVG file in here. All right, you want to hit this little notification button right here. See this right here? Because it'll update you every time I update. It'll send you a notification every time I update the folder. All right, so click on that bell, and if you own the folder and I make an update, you'll get a notification. All right, so no worries, it'll be there. All right, next question. Let's go back to me. All right, so we're back on under the community tab, and I'm going to go to the next question right here, and that was Sonia, so thank you, Sonia. And now we have from Illusionary. It says, hi, Kathy. I would like to thank you and Jane for the great cut files for the paper collection. Will these cut files ever be put into box? I'm just asking because it seems like it would be easier to keep up with updates to any of the cut files. That is a great idea, Illusionary. I will talk to Jane. I don't know why they're not necessarily in box right now. It seems like I don't have a good answer for you why they're not in box. I'm sure there's a reason why Jane didn't put them in box. I think because it was a zip file. But don't listen to me. But I will talk to Jane and find out if that's something that she's interested in doing, and we will add them to box. All right. So thank you. That was good suggestion. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. There's another question. I know it. Where? Let me go. I'm going here. And now I'm going here. All right. So from Victoria, she says, another question. I'm working on moving parts minis style 10. You have a few photo mats with a slot in the white paper, an embellishment insert, then embellishment inserted into the slot. Doesn't a photo eventually replace the white paper? Do you cut a slot in the photo and insert an embellishment? Don't they cover up the photo? Discerning minds want to know. Well, darling, here is the skinny on that. Apparently, that's my new word for today. So let me get you an example. Hold, please. All right, so here's a good example of what you're asking. So here is a photo mat with a slot. So when you do that, you crop your photo down. All right, see that? And you can put what embellishments here or whatever the case may be. If it's this way, then obviously you put your photo up here, and then you want small embellishments, right? Normally the slot is all the way up here. So then you want small embellishments that doesn't necessarily cover up the photo. But if it does cover up the photo, it doesn't matter. It's a little surprise, right? A little surprise. So it is up to you if you want to cover the photo or not, all right, with how big your embellishments are, right? And I'm seeing if I have an example of that. And on occasion, I do put a slot in the photo as well. And I do not have an example of that here. If you're interested in this project, this is a one-sheet show-off. And I believe this is style 9, if I'm not mistaken. One-sheet show-off style 9. I don't know. Oh, yeah, style 9. I actually did it right. Look how cute with the teeny, teeny, tiny photos. So adorable. I love it so much. All right. So that's what you do, darling. You crop your photo and you put it above the slot or below the slot. And that's it. All right. That is it. And it's just super duper fun that way. These one-sheet show-offs are so much fun to make. Oh, I just love them. So this is the embellishment. And then the back, I put a photo there. And here is a paper bead. So I have a video on paper beads if you guys are interested. Super fun. Something you can pick up. 60% off now during the Christmas sale. So let's see what else we have. So in one of the questions, it was about the cut files. So let me show you what that's about, just in case you guys are not familiar. So in the shop, Jane is offering her cut files. What is a cut file? Over here on the left-hand side is the cut file. It's an SVG file that cuts out your embellishments. Either if you have a silhouette, a cricket, a Juliet, Brother Scan and Cut. Those are the 3 machines that she offers files, the 4 machines that she offers files for. And what you get is this silhouette that you place over the image, in this case right here, this image, and you cut it, you make your adjustments, right? And you cut it out. Now, there are some videos going up this week, right? So it is December 1st. Happy December. So the week of December 1st, these videos giving extra instruction on how to use these files, because some people had easy success, 1, 2, 3, boom, bam, and cut the files out, and other people had trouble. So Jane went ahead and did an instructional video for all of us so that you have more support when cutting these files out. Because again, this is all about making your life easier. Can you cut this out by hand? Whoopsie. Yes, absolutely. We've been doing it like that forever. Then the scan and cut came on the market where we scan something like this in and then it cuts it out for us. But the scan and cut is very temperamental. You don't get a perfect cut like this. So these cut files give you this perfect cut, all right? Whether it is with a something you scan in the machine with your scan and cut, or a digital file that you're using. Either or, it works for both. So look out for those instructional videos if you were having trouble with your files, getting them to line up, right? So that'll be there for you to reference. And if you ever, ever have any trouble, all you have to do is send us an email, guys. info@paperphenomenon.com, and we are here to help. And when I say we, I mean Jane, all right? I mean Jane, not me. All right, so just think about it. If we're selling you something, if I'm selling you something, I'm here to offer you support, whether it be me or Jane or Dr. E. Somebody's going to help you, right? Somebody's going to help you. So don't ever think that you bought something on my website. In this case, one of the files on sale, 60% off, are $4. How much time does that save you? All right, so think about that. Even if it's $4, we're here to help with whatever it is that you need. All right. And the last question, but certainly not least. All right, so let's take a look. So this one is from Donna. She says, "Hi, Kathy. I have a project request. I have looking for a reusable advent calendar. It could be Christmas themed to be refilled each year, or everyday theme to be used for storage after. I found this one by an overseas stationery company. I love the cabinet and the drawers of different sizes, but it doesn't seem as sturdy as the projects I have made of yours. Would you consider designing something similar? Here is a link to the one that inspired my idea." All right, so Dr. E sent me some photos to share with you guys. And that is really, really sweet. Absolutely, I can make one of those. I have a few projects that I need to make for the Fall Days collection. I could probably use that paper collection and put it in that CMC. I think everybody would love that. So thank you for the inspiration. In the meantime, I do have a pretty fabulous advent calendar, but it's not really for storage. It's more like a dispenser. Hold on, let me show you. So I don't have the numbers on it, and I didn't set it up for Faith yet, and it is December 1st. But it's a dispenser. You pull the boxes out, and the other one slides down, and you pull them out. They're empty, so they're kind of like just flipping and flapping everywhere. When they're full, they fall because they have some weight to them. Okay? So you just pull them out. Every day you pull one out, one from each side, and you put them back from the top. All right. And again, they're empty. So when they're empty, they have no weight to them. They kind of just float in this thing here. All right. But these are really cute, and I'll link the video in the description box below so you can see the actual finished product with all the boxes full in the dispenser. All right. And you can just pull these boxes out. They're pretty big. They fit the numbers are inside. When I shared this with you all, it comes with, I think, 2 different tags of numbers, and you just tie the number right through the little hole. And you got to do it this way. Right through this little hole, then this little hole, and then up this hole. Right, so you have to do it while it's open like this. Then you can tie it. And you don't want to lose this tail. And of course, I lost this tail. Hold on, use an arrow here. There we go. And then you tie it. You can leave the little flap out if you want, or you can put it inside. It all depends however you want to do it. And then, of course, the little number, you feed it through there. And all of the boxes will have a number, just like an advent calendar. But it's a dispenser, all right? And again, the link to this project will be somewhere around here in the description, or I don't know if Dr. E can do the link at the top of the screen. I'm not sure how that works. So look at how cute. So the sizes are, let's see, I can't remember. I know I fit an ink in each of one of these. So the boxes are 3.5 by 3.5. So you can fit quite a bit of goodies in these boxes. All right. So, but, that's a beautiful look and design. And I can definitely make something and put a paper phenomenon spin on it. So thank you so much for the inspiration. So I want to share the moving parts collections with you all. I am going to do a video on them. I know I've been promising that for a while and I still haven't done it, but I'm going to share with you right now the January and the February. Quick flip through, not too much. All right, so these are the collections that you're going to get digital, right? The digital collections that you will receive when you purchase your Moving Parts 2025 bundle, or you can buy them a la carte. All right. The links will be in the description box below. So no worries about that. So here is the January collection. It's just so stunning, guys. And the February is all about the chocolates, right? And when I say chocolate, I mean the browns. So I was working on my project here. Let me move this out. I don't like to really mess with my desk when I'm working on a project because then I forget what I was doing. So I kind of move everything right, make a pile right on top of the other. So just ignore this, right? Because this is what we will be working on. And let me show you these beautiful, beautiful papers here. I don't want to lose anything. All right, so this is from here. Okay. So this is the January collection. It is winter in January, right? So you're going to get a collection for every month. They're not going to be, they're going to reference the calendar year, yes, right? January's winter, February, Valentine's Day, so on and so forth. However, they're not going to be very gimmicky, if that makes sense, right? For January, we have very different colors, not necessarily boom, all blue, winter, snowy, in your face. No, we've got beautiful purples and lilacs and dusty blues and some browns and golds and just all sorts of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful papers to look at. All right, with to work with and look at, of course. And again, very non-traditional patterns and looks for these folios. We have really beautiful embellishments, because I can't call them anything else because they are stunning, absolutely stunning, these embellishments that are going to create absolute showstopper pages for us in our folios. So look at some of these embellishments here. Every month you will get the January card and the month card and the monthly calendar card. There will also be a bonus sheet with a blank month in case you don't, it's going to be, you're going to do it for another year, not necessarily 2025, where you will write in the numbers or stamp the numbers in place. All right. So those cards will have boxes, right? But that'll be done probably you'll find it in December, right? Because right now we're working on the paper collections. Okay. So you'll be able to use them for 2026, or if you wanted to do 2024 or 2023, you'll be able to use it for any year that you want to. And here's some more of the embellishments for January. I love putting them in these little embellishment holders because you're able to see everything and you're not fumbling through things like this. This is still here because I'm going to put them in an embellishment holder for my Friday class, so I'm not digging and digging and digging. All right, these were some extra embellishments that I did not put away yet that Jane cut for me that came with the February collection. Look at how gorgeous these trees are. Just so much detail. And this is what the cut file does for you. So if you want the cut file for the 2025 papers, you can purchase those in the shop right now. January and February, I believe, are the only ones available. But they'll be there every month. And no, that's not part of the bundle. And it's just stunning, guys. You cannot get a cut like this by hand or with your scan and cut. It's just not going to happen, okay? But with those cut files, you can. All right, look at this. Look at the detail on these trees here. All right, look at the detail along the edge on those trees. Perfection. absolute perfection on the trees. And I did the mirror image on these, and I printed and cut, well, Jane did, at 8 by 8. Okay. Some things I did 12 by 12, like the pocket cards. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Like the pocket cards, because I wanted to have those larger, right, in the 12 by 12, in the 4 by 6 size. But look at these embellishments, how adorable. Look at these journaling cards, just gorgeous and beautiful. Everything is beautiful. I have 2 sets of these, so just ignore that, please. Whoopsie. Ignore that. Look at these tags. How fabulous are these? I love it with the sentiment at the top, because when you put it into the pocket, you see that, right? Just beautiful. You get so many things. So these are at 12 by 12. If you do them at 8 by 8, look at this darling little thing that you get. So really, really sweet. And just so many beautiful things, guys. So many beautiful things. You're not really going to be able to see all of the February ones this perfectly, because I don't have them in the embellishment holders, but I'll show you as best I can, right? I need to make more embellishment holders. Right, so let me get this all situated here. So just beautiful. Hopefully you love the January and February collection. 12 paper collections, guys. You do the math. Just 12 paper collections alone in this bundle doesn't get you that price, okay? And it's the digital paper collection, so you can print it out 12 by 12, 8 by 8, 6 by 6, and whatever your heart desires, right? So let me show you these papers first. Well, look at the tags in this one. Look at that, how gorgeous. So you get 6 of those, and this is at the 8 by 8. If you do them 12 by 12, they're a 4 by 6 size. Look at that. Look at that, how gorgeous. So really fun. And the papers, we've got dark chocolate, we've got milk chocolate, and we have white chocolate in this collection. All right, so think of it like that. Here we have all of the chocolates in the one paper. Here, this one is more white chocolate and milk chocolate in this beautiful design. And here we've got the dark chocolate. Look at how beautiful. Combo of white and dark chocolate in this one. And what we got here? Milk chocolate. Look at that, with a few splashes of, milk chocolate with a few splashes of white chocolate. Here we have them all. And my goodness, look at this. Ugh, gorgeous. So the papers are stunning, my friends. Just beautiful. Beautiful geometrics, and I love geometrics. February is still winter time, so a little splash of snowflakes, right? I live in Florida. It doesn't snow, but I live in the Panhandle. It gets cold enough where I need a coat, right? And I really enjoy the little reference to snow, even if it doesn't snow here, right? Look at that, how gorgeous. So everything, my friends, is beautiful. Beautiful. Let me show you a few of the embellishments, because they are also stunning. So in the embellishments, you get the more traditional Valentine's Day colors, like the reds and the pinks. I didn't want to do red and pinks in the paper collection, because that would be very traditional. But in the embellishments, we'll bring in the reds and the pinks. Okay, look at that. See? The chocolates, the cherries. Look at this heart locket and key. How stunning. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the cut that you get with the Jane cut file. How stunning is that? You cannot cut this by hand, my friends. It will not be this perfect. Can you cut it? Yes. But do you want to? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Oh, this is one of the January embellishments. Let me put that in here. Little squirrel. So the sentiments, Jane cut them for me in 2 sizes, in the 8 by 8, which are small like this. And if you look at the 12 by 12, so here is the Forever and Always Kiss. So this would be 12 by 12. Here's the 8 by 8. So just gorgeous with a ton of sentiments. Love this smooch. We have a few envelopes here, some ephemera pieces, really wonderful sentiments. Here we have that calendar again in the 4x6. Another journaling card. I love this definition here. And here is if you print it at 12 by 12. And how gorgeous is this to be a photo mat? How gorgeous is this to be a photo mat, right? So I can't wait to design the folio to fit those large pieces in there as an option. And here's the card again if you do 8 by 8. So just beautiful, guys. All sorts. These are at 12 by 12. Okay. You'll see the smaller ones in there. And some chocolates, pocket cards. The pocket cards at 8 by 8 and then at 12 by 12. Look at this cameo. Isn't that just stunning? Stunning. Here's another heart and key combo. That is just stunning, guys. Look at how it looks like it has the reflection of the light. There is no glare here, guys. That is in the design of this embellishment. It's beautiful. Just beautiful artwork here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that such a great piece right there? Two wonderful, wonderful pieces. And just all sorts of fun things. Just fun little things. Here's some chocolates. I don't know, maybe we'll make like a little tic-tac-toe mat with the chocolates that just hit me now. It's like the perfect size to do it. So cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. Just love it. Adore it. Adore it. All right, and that's it, my friends. So this is a little peek-see of the January and February collection for 2025 Moving Parts series. It's a year in review. We're going to do a folio for every month in the year. And we're actually going to put photos in it. I am challenging myself. You guys are going to hold me accountable. I'm going to take about 10 photos a month. That's all I'm committing to. If I do more, great. But 10 photos a month. I always tell you guys, my life is not that glamorous. So, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. I also want to leave you all with this. I started a new venture. I have a new YouTube channel. It's called Kathy King by Design, and it's going to be a beauty and fashion channel. My second love. I don't know. I think crafting and fashion and beauty are neck and neck for me. So it's something that I love. You guys ask me about all sorts of things quite often. So I will have a channel for that. I'll be doing outfits of the day, sharing hauls with you guys. My pockets are not that deep, so I am a sales shopper. I don't buy anything designer. I can't afford it, right? Would I love to? Sure, but my pockets are not that deep, guys. Not that deep. So everything I get is very affordable, but I love to elevate the looks. I still, even though they're affordable, I like to get pieces that are quality pieces. So I will be sharing that with you guys, all right? My skincare routine and not makeup because I really don't wear makeup. I just do lipstick and I get my lashes done because I don't wear makeup. So I like to give my eyes a little pop. So, but that's the extent of it. Like right now, I don't have any makeup on my face except for chapstick and my lashes, which make my eyes pop. So, I really can't do makeup, but I do have my favorite lipsticks. All right. So I'm also on TikTok. Most of most of the videos will probably be on TikTok, as it's just so easy. Because they're gonna be short ones. So if you have TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, I will be posting to any of those three. So you shouldn't miss it, regardless of where you're following me. All right, so I will link you, Dr. E will link you to all of those in the description box below. And I would love for you to check me out on there. All right, so it'll be fun. It'll be something fun for 2025. I've already started, but I'm going to hit it hard in 2025. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and I hope you enjoyed this weekly recap. Don't forget about the Christmas sale and all the stuff we talked about. And please keep those questions coming, because the questions are what make these weekly recaps so worth it. They're so much fun. So thank you all so very much for spending your crafty time with me. Until next time.